What a shame.
No.
It would have been nice to observe for a little longer. You received the gift of abundance. Surely you can
withstand the blessing of destruction.
Did Tingyun betray us? Or is there something else afoot? But if she didn't actually betray us, and that wasn't Tingyun, then who, or what, exactly were we traveling with throughout all of Zhengzhou? Keep watching to find out. Also, remember to hit that like button if you end up enjoying the video. And be sure to find Paimon, who's hiding somewhere in the video. Well, this doesn't look good. There's a lot of bodies just laying around.
Whoa. Looks like the battle here was intense.
Yeah, no kidding.
The Master Diviner must have launched the campaign while we were delayed in the Artisanship Commission.
She must have divined it was the right time.
Time is of the essence. The most important task for the Xianzhou Luofu is suppressing the Stellaron.
Very true, very
General
true.
Tingyun tasked the Master Diviner with commanding the Cloud Knights. He would have known she'd act on the results of her divination.
Mm-hmm.
Thank goodness the General didn't make us go with the Knights. Fighting is totally different from adventuring. All these people, it's tough to bear. I'm afraid this is nothing, Benefactor. Centuries ago, an emanator of abundance besieged the Luofu with the aim of taking the ambrosial arbor. They destroyed half our delves and killed most of the Cloud Knights.
Wow. Those must have been hard times for sure.
For long-life species, such events are more like yesterday's memories than ancient history. This awful spectacle is child's play in comparison. Hey, is that supposed to make us feel better?
No, it is not supposed to make you feel better.
It's hard to tell if the Master Diviner won or lost here.
It's kind of hard to tell. There are a lot of bodies just lying around. I think she won total victory, 100%.
I think so too. I can't see many Cloud Knights. The Xianzhou must have fought well.
Not necessarily. There'd usually be a base with supporting forces set up after a successful engagement, but we don't see any of that.
True, that's
Let's
fair.
look around and see if we can find some clues.
A few moments later.
Here! There are still survivors here!
Oh, good. Okay. Hey, buddy, you good? Bro's holding his head like, headache, man. Get me out of here.
You're not the Knights. What is your purpose here? It's dangerous.
Yeah, we're fully aware of that.
We're reinforcements sent by the General. Where's everyone else?
Resorting to short-lived species as reinforcements. Tingyun is truly running out of options.
Run! She's a disciple of Sanctus Medicus!
Silence. If my healing worked, you'll become one of us.
Oh!
And then it's not just me they'll be running from.
Okay, can we whoop her butt? Yes, please. Thank you.
Hurry! Leave here!
That's fine. I got it.
Control myself anymore!
Just relax, buddy. It'll be over momentarily.
Let's settle this.
I'll put you out of your misery.
The lives of short-lived species are so fleeting. Why seek death?
Alright.
I have something for you.
This big diamond! It's all yours! Time to
Come
twirl!
on, guys. Give me a challenge. Didn't you hear me? I said give me a challenge.
Time to twirl!
You weak mutt.
Please
Okay.
cherish this time.
Pick him out.
Receive divinity. Repay. Bloom.
I shall remember this.
Eternal sleep. The dead return!
to the Xianzhou to seek immortality. You don't have to appease Jingwen. The disciples of Sanctus Medicus can provide all that you desire.
Yeah, we're good.
Time to twirl!
Root here.
Receive divinity.
Much obliged. Perhaps you still... Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
Time to twirl!
I have something for you. I shall remember this
Repent. Eternal sleep is not the dead return.
This is too easy, dude. Too easy.
Hold on. We'll find someone to help.
Don't waste your time. They've converted me. I don't have much longer. Go. The Master Diviner's troops are ahead.
Soon after.
Who goes there? Show yourselves. Wait, it's you. Quickly, in here. It's dangerous outside.
You recognize us?
Are you not the General's guests? The Master Diviner prophesied your arrival. We were ordered to wait for you under any circumstances.
Wow. Okay, so she legitimately can. Wow. Okay. Fuchun was here.
Yes, the Master Diviner ordered us to remain stationed here and went to scout ahead. They're saying the disciples of Sanctus Medicus have returned. They haven't been seen for an age. The troops are anxious. It's good that you're here. The Master Diviner said the knights weren't to move out until you arrived.
Oh, okay.
Please wait in the camp. We'll decide on our next steps once the Master Diviner returns.
Alright, sounds good.
That
So
the
we're
Cloud
joining
Knights
an
received
army, then.
orders not to advance is a bad sign. The disciples of Sanctus Medicus. I've heard the name before. If memory serves, they're an underground sect of the Abundance that's said to have lain dormant within the Xianzhou, plotting to overthrow the Alliance. The Stellaron has certainly caused Abundance-like abnormalities. Is that what motivated the disciples to come out of the shadows? No. The Knight's main force remains intact. Something must have happened. Something we're not aware of. The Master Diviner isn't here. Let's head into camp and see what we can learn from the troops here.
Alright, sounds good, my friend. Sounds like a plan.
Good idea. Why don't you take a look around, benefactors? My feet need a rest.
Forgive me for being brief. Warfare is a dangerous business. There's no time for idle chat.
Yeah, I get that. I get that. Understandable. How's the situation?
We took over this place a few hours ago under the Master Diviner's command. It was only afterwards that we learned our enemies were none other than the disciples of Sanctus Medicus, those who worship the plague's author. Everything was going as planned. The sorcerers of the disciples and the fantastic creatures they commanded were no match for us. And, after a while, our comrades suddenly started to slaughter one another.
Oh, okay. They became Mara-struck.
Curse it. What Sanctus Medicus sorcery did they use on us? The greatest fear of the Xianzhou people is succumbing to our Mara-struck form around others. To do so means that we have given up on being human, lost the abomination sleeping in our immortal blood, and violated the Rainbow's admonishments. What the disciples of Sanctus Medicus did are despicable acts that every Alliance resident detests. I swear to the Arbiter that I will avenge my comrades.
Good luck with that, Mike. You are most definitely going to need it.
You want to ask questions? Fine. But I must be present the whole way through. This part needs to be recorded as testimony.
Fair enough. You know what? That's fair.
Finally, someone to talk to. These Cloud Knights are so serious, so boring.
About Stellarons. About the Ambrosial Arbor. What did you do to these Cloud Knights?
What did we do? We cured our kin. It must hurt to be trapped in such weak flesh and blood.
You scum! If the order allowed, I would cut you down now.
Oh, you don't understand. A short-life species couldn't understand. Mara struck? Pah! It's a second life gifted by Sanctus Medicus to eliminate the self, to achieve transcendence, a life of true freedom.
Yeah, you keep telling yourself that, buddy.
I see a desire for power in your eyes. This life is too short for you, isn't it? I can help you.
Don't listen. His words are poison.
We're just having fun, sir. Without the blessing of the abundance, you short-life species would never be able to endure the transformation.
3 days later.
Master Diviner, you're back.
Ah, good. Hello there.
I have kept you waiting, but the deceit of the disciples is laid bare to me now.
You kept us waiting, all right.
I was merely being courteous. According to my divination, you've hardly been here long.
The conflict is difficult, Master Diviner, but you have led your forces from the front lines and beyond in pursuit of the enemy. Admirable work.
Hardly. A diviner must acquire first-hand knowledge in order to calculate the future. Collecting intelligence in this way assists me in achieving the right answer.
Right, yeah, makes sense.
Wait, what's all this about a difficult conflict? The disciples of Sanctus Medicus have been scheming for a long time, but our army is in no way inferior. How can things be so difficult?
Is this a siege into us joining the fray? Just ask for our help already.
It would seem you came prepared.
The first time we met Madame Yukong, she said something like, "This is a Xianzhou affair, and there's no need for the Express to get involved."
Yeah, she did say that.
And now here we are running around doing everything. Even the IPC takes it easier on us. Let me guess. What are we up to this time? Could it be heading to the front lines? Leading the Cloud Knight charge?
Oh boy.
Well, try this on for size. Nope.
Nope.
I can't stand any more of this fighting. So there.
Who said you'd be heading to the battlefield?
Now I'm curious.
We're not?
Tingyun's orders. He said that the value of unexpected guests lies in the unexpected. The Cloud Knight's assault was to demonstrate our power to the enemy head-on. Now it is time for the unexpected. Please, come with me.
A few hours later.
Morning bells
The
chime
heck
in a
is that?
dream. Evening mist gathers around me. Do you see that?
Yeah, what is it?
What huge elixir crucibles! There's still smoke coming out of them.
This is where the alchemists practiced the way of immortality in ancient times. They erected elixir crucibles here to absorb the power of the arbor, turning fantasy into reality. Since the smoke from the crucibles never ceases, this place was named Eve Mist Mansion. An elegant name, but as far as the art of war is concerned, it's a death trap. As long as the crucibles are lit and the smoke continues to linger, we cannot get any closer.
Oh, okay.
This is why the Cloud Knights lost control and became Mara-struck?
Indeed. The disciples of Sanctus Medicus infuse the smoke that permeates this delve with medicinal pellets that elicit Mara. Unless the Cloud Knights were able to march with their breath held, they would be doomed to fall into disarray. Moreover, no one can know whether their comrade was about to be stricken with Mara. Is there anything better than fear for destroying the morale of an army?
No, not really. Fear is definitely a very big one.
The Cloud Knights' first assault was just a cover. You're using the main army to attract the enemy's attention, while we douse the elixir crucibles and stop the smoke.
Sounds about right.
The disciples of Sanctus Medicus renounced their century of secrecy and chose to reveal themselves, meaning they feel confident of victory. But no matter how well prepared they may be, their focus has always been the Cloud Knights. They are completely unaware of your existence and capacity, and in short, cannot be prepared against you.
You know what? She actually does have a fair point. This smoke can't affect us.
Indeed, this demonic vapor is a weapon targeted against the Cloud Knights. The ambrosial arbor is taboo for the Luofu, and the Xianzhou alliance has always been fiercely independent. The disciples of Sanctus Medicus could never have guessed that the general would seek outside help. They won't be prepared against short-life species.
I bet.
Is this what General Tingyun meant by unexpected guests?
I wouldn't hazard a guess. All I can say is that the predictions of the Stellaron hunters were more accurate than mine. The future that Kafka seeks is becoming reality. One step at a time.
Wow, that is saying a lot, actually. I don't want to act according to their predictions.
I do not wish to be their puppet either. In any case, we do not walk alone and unhindered on our paths. Our choices define us and influence others. The duty of the Master Diviner is to bring luck and avoid misfortune. I don't want my choice to plunge the Luofu into a terrible future.
Fair. You know what? That is actually valid. I get
To return to the matter at hand, only you can douse the elixir crucibles without being harmed by them. What say you?
Well, I mean, if put that way, fair enough.
Fine. I didn't hear a please, but seeing as we do kinda have superpowers around here, Mr. Yang, what do you think?
Yeah, I mean, that's true. Compared to everybody else here, we're the only ones that are unaffected by this vapor, so it kind of makes sense we would be kind of have superpowers in this area.
I will come at once when the smoke dissipates. You won't be left to fend for yourselves.
A few moments later.
Let me down. I go.
Wait, Miss Tingyun! Why are you still here? You're too close to the crucible!
What?
Thank you for the concern, but I'm fine. The General commanded me to stay with you. I dare not go against military orders.
Your life is more important, Miss Tingyun. Go back. We can explain to the General.
Yes, please. Please go back.
There's really no need. I've spent my years traveling the universe. Not to mention, I'm younger and stronger than I look. Even you benefactors have probably lived longer than me.
Okay, I mean, if you say so. There's a rumor that Paimon's English VA had beef with Hoyo. Rumors are rumors. Rumors will forever stay rumors until they are no longer rumors. There's your fun fact for the night. All right, what are we doing here? Investigate. Oh, that's it? That's easy.
A few moments later.
I'm just gonna attack you, you know, activate this real quick. Ignore the man
Yay,
behind the
we
pillar.
did it! Can't see the smoke anymore.
I'm gonna whoop your butt.
Do you know who I am?
This big diamond! It's all yours! Time to twirl!
Eternal sleep. The dead return!
Oh yeah, this is definitely my team. Oh my gosh. Yeah, this is definitely my team.
Oh dear!
This is a broken team, dude. Oh, who the heck are
You
you?
succeeded in dousing the elixir cauldrons. Unimportant. The inevitable is already upon us.
Don Shu. It's you.
Who the heck is Don Shu?
I have met you before in my capacity as Chief Alchemist, Master Diviner. You don't seem surprised.
Oh, okay. I think I see what's going on here now.
Indeed. The General and I knew that the disciples of Sanctus Medicus must be hiding in the Alchemy Commission. However, without evidence, we couldn't bring charges before the commissions. We had to wait for you to show yourselves. And now, your charges are many. Drawing Stellaron spirits into the Xianzhou, resurrecting the Ambrosial Arbor, striking down our people with Mara. The 10 Lords Commission will address these transgressions during your reckoning.
Crimes? If I am guilty, then all of our Xianzhou ancestors are also guilty. They were the ones who accepted the blessings of the abundance and turned their descendants into long-life species. The disciples of Sanctus Medicus are only walking on the road our ancestors once took. How is it a crime to seek ascendance?
I mean, it's a fair point, I guess, if put it that way.
In days of old, the roots of the ambrosial arbor enveloped the Xianzhou Luofu like a living creature. We controlled the stellar seas, and none could stand in our way. Everyone could become celestial and shift form at will. Divine miracles descended onto all 9 Xianzhou ships. What a glorious time that was.
Okay.
How far the Xianzhou has fallen. We consent to be commanded by the devilish archer. Suffer continuously at the hands of the denizens of abundance. And the Ten Lords Commission even forces us to give up our immortality. How pitiful. I do not blame you for your ignorance. We were not born in the era when the ambrosial arbor first descended, nor did we witness its miracles. But now, we now have an opportunity to restore the ancient laws.
Forgive me for thinking you might have harbored some profound enlightenment. Yours is the same old talk of those who seek power and give up on their humanity. Our Xianzhou ancestors fought side by side with the Arbiter, laid waste to the Arbor, and established the Ten Lords Commission to lay down the lines between life and death. In doing so, we enshrined our future as human beings. Celestials? There are no Celestials on the Xianzhou. The divine miracles of the abundance, the manipulation of life and death. Your deeds are nothing but evil.
I have nothing to say to you, Master Diviner. You have already made your decision. You have discarded power. A most foolish choice. Master Diviner.
I'm gonna whoop your rear. Here we go.
We're
about to rip some keister. Let's do it. I'm gonna just attack you here. Thank the Lord, everybody's weak to ice. Oh my god, you guys are dead already.
Do you know who I am?
Well, hasta la vista, baby.
It's all yours!
Merciful Medicus. Hear my
Okay.
call.
Oh, you have the ability for extra. What is that? Yeah, I'm sure it's fine.
You chose the wrong enemy. Bloom.
How appropriate. Honored to meet me.
No.
Please cherish this time.
Oh, I see what that is.
Look
That could be a
here.
bit of an issue.
Receive
That's fine.
divinity.
I shall remember this
Repent.
moment. Time to twirl!
Eternal sleep is not the end. The dead return!
Time to twirl! I won't scream.
Nothing major.
There we go.
Oh no, wait. Oh,
Did you miss me?
okay.
I'll see you off.
What the heck even happened there? Take out the side men. Take them out. Come on, almost there.
Do you know who I am? This big diamond! It's all yours!
Restore. Restore your own HP, mate.
Eternal sleep is the dead return!
What are you looking at?
Showtime.
As you wish.
Receive divinity.
I shall remember this or embrace a new
Fire
life.
the hole! Get him! Get him! Get him! Okay, that didn't do jack squat, by the way. Well, we could have. This could be a bit of an issue. Okay. Dragon doesn't do jack squat against him. Ice, however, does. Okay.
How appropriate.
Repay.
Honored to meet me. Time to twirl! Immortality!
Come on, Bess. No, not that. Restore.
Receive divinity.
I shall remember this one.
Nothing major. Eternal sleep. The dead return!
To my heart's content.
Come on, baby. You got extra action? That's perfectly fine. We gotta break this shield. We break the shield, we're golden. Just keep plugging away, I guess.
Receive divinity.
Owie.
Honored to meet me.
This is the same.
Do you know who I am?
Go. Dude, we almost got it. We almost got it. Come on, Bess. Your defense is very, very powerful, but it's not good enough.
Bloom. Eternal sleep. The dead return!
You shall
Receive divinity.
pass. Ouch.
What are you looking at? You two head to the nether realm. Root here.
Get him. What's in? Oh, problem. Roro. Hey, stranger danger. Stranger danger. Wait. Ow. Wait. Ouch. Okay.
Receive divinity.
I shall remember this
Eternal
one.
sleep is not the dead return!
Life is not. Embrace a new life.
Come on. We got this. You're done.
Darkness with me.
Why? She said
Hey, yo. That was actually really
the
cool.
ambrosial arbor's descent
Wait.
will bring us undying bodies.
Dude, that was actually sick.
The one who gave us the Stellaron said that
Excuse me, but who gave you the Stellaron?
Antilia, the disciples of Sanctus Medicus have fulfilled our promise.
Ventilia. Whoever that is.
You, Lord Ravager, must do the same. Now, quickly.
Don't tell me this is gonna be a stage 2.
Little pawn. Must you force me to intervene directly? I'm loath to flout my philosophy of destruction. Never mind. It would seem the time has come for other means of dismantling the Xianzhou from within. What a shame.
No.
It would have been nice to observe for a little longer. You received the gift of abundance. Surely you can
withstand the blessing of destruction.
Huh?
Benefactors, allow me to reintroduce myself. I am Lord Ravager Fantilia.
I
have come with
keep
a
talking.
single purpose: to set in motion the self-destruction of the Xianzhou.
Nothing major.
Miss Tingyun is the Lord Ravager of the Antimatter Legion? But how can that be? Keep calm, all of you. This is a formidable enemy. We have to stay together.
Yeah, you can say that again. I'm just gonna attack you with this. I'm still flabbergasted. I have no idea. What?
Eternal sleep is not the dead return!
Dude, what the heck?
Time to twirl! You won't get away.
Do you know who I am?
This big diamond! It's all yours!
Catch.
I have something for you.
Oh, this will be easy.
Embrace a new life.
Out of the way, boys. Wait, you activate it? It takes you to another area? Okay, that's just cool. That's actually really cool. Oh, throttle, baby!
May death protect us!
Dude, the self-destruct is actually so cool. I love it.
They have no qualms about dealing out destruction by their own hand. But since that stubborn general of yours has forced me to take center stage, I'll make sure I steal the show.
Look at this whole slash.
My apologies for leaving so soon, but I have an appointment to keep. I'm sure my friends here will be happy to entertain.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
The only time I'm actually happy I'm taking damage is the
cherish
time that I
wisdom.
know that the dragon is actually being rejuvenated every time I take damage or heal. One thing I have to do though is this.
Obliged.
Eternal sleep.
The dead return!
How appropriate.
Repay.
Honored to meet
Okay,
me.
I'm so close to this.
Life is not so fragile.
Let's do it.
Here. Embrace a new life. May death protect us!
Time to twirl.
Receive divinity.
Okay.
What are you looking at?
Oh, you targeting my boy?
Please
I
cherish this
have
time.
like nothing that helps against this situation. Except
Time for
the
an overhaul.
healer himself. Do some damage here. Ouch. Oh, my healer's out of commission. Uh-oh.
Perhaps you still. Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception. Okay.
Do you know who I am? This big diamond! It's all yours!
Dude.
Eternal sleep is not the dead
I
return.
have low HP right now, boys. It doesn't matter.
Repay. Receive divinity.
I shall remember this warmth.
As you wish.
Ouch.
Honored to
Uh-oh.
meet me.
You chose the wrong
I
enemy.
just will stand it. It's fine.
Please cherish this time.
We'll live. See? We live.
Wait, hold on a second. Are you really saying that Miss Tingyun was a member of the Antimatter Legion all along?
Apparently.
And what was that fire that came out of her? And her body? Where did it go? Mr. Yang, you're smart. What happened just now?
Like he can answer it. Like he can answer that question.
The flame we witnessed claimed to be Lord Ravager Fantilia, a name I've heard other nameless speak of in the past.
Oh, wow. He can actually answer this. Interesting. Okay.
She's one of 7 Lord Ravagers who serve Nanook, and finds pleasure in witnessing the self-destruction of mortals. She's led countless souls down a dark and hopeless path.
Oh, okay.
Meaning that Tingyun had long since fallen under the Lord Ravager's influence?
I guess.
I don't believe so. Fantilia revels in watching a corrupted mind eating away its host from inside out, until the obliteration of both is achieved. But there was no indication that Tingyun had been misguided or manipulated. It's possible that the Tingyun we knew wasn't her true self, but an image Fantilia devised to serve her own purposes.
That is to say, a Tingyun.
You're saying that the real Tingyun is still...
I'm sorry, Marge. I can't say with any certainty where the real Tingyun may be, or at what point she was replaced by the imposter. Without knowing where the body vanished to, it'll be tough to get an answer.
Oh, it was a clone. I see. Okay.
At this point, it's all just conjecture and hope. But if that body belonged to the real Tingyun, it does raise the question of why Fantilia would go to such lengths to destroy any evidence of her. Wouldn't it be more in line with her destructive nature to leave Tingyun's remains behind as a display of power?
It would.
I believe this to be Fantilia's goal: to sow seeds of doubt among us and ensnare us in a malevolent trap.
It's clear that the sudden resurgence of the disciples of Sanctus Medicus is all connected to the Lord Ravager. Pretending to be a Xianzhou citizen? Planting a Stellaron in the Luofu? All part of her plan to bring about our self-destruction.
Dude, that seems to be a lot of effort just to take out the Qingzhou Alliance.
Fantilia is aiming for the Ambrosial Arbor. If she succeeds, the Luofu will be deprived of its roots, making its destruction all too easy. We must stop her. We need to take a star skiff to Scale Gorge Waterscape. The Ambrosial Arbor can be sealed from that cell.
Okay, so
Let's make haste.
she's trying to take out the Ambrosial Arbor. Okay. Our objective is to protect it. Got it.
That imposter had the audacity to carry out her nefarious plans right under our noses. How utterly despicable.
Very.
What worries me more is just how many more antimatter saboteurs are at large.